Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we are going to start a lesson, a day in the ashram. My dear students, so before we are going to start this lesson, it is better to know the writer of this lesson, a day in the ashram. So here in this lesson, C.F. Andrews, he was a writer. He was the writer of this lesson, a day in the ashram. So a day in the ashram, it is written by C.F. Andrews. C.F. Andrews, he was one of the priests, English priest of the Church of England. So he was also a good educator and also Indian freedom fighter. He became Mahatma Gandhi's closest friend and associate. My dear students, you know that he is the closest friend. So C.F. Andrews, he was the very closest friend of Mahatma Gandhi. He was a great educationist, and also he wrote so many writing poems. He was also a priest in English, and also here C.F. Andrews, one day he wanted to stay in the ashram, means a Shantiniketan ashram. So he wanted to explain all those things, how he was feeling when he was staying in the ashram. It means a Shantiniketan ashram. So this is the brief explanation about how that C.F. Andrews he feels when he was staying one day in the ashram or Shantiniketan ashram. Before that, I am asking a question, that is, so many poets in English. So I show this picture. Can you say this picture belongs to whom? Look at this picture, my dear students. Look at this picture. So, to whom this picture belongs to? Yes? Yes. This is the picture of that Rabindranath Tagore. You know that Rabindranath Tagore, he was the establisher of this Shantiniketan ashram. You know about the Rabindranath Tagore? So he wrote so many patriotic songs also. You know that he wrote that national anthem of India, Jana Gana Mana, and also he wrote so many books. Among that books, that Gitanjali is one of the famous book. It is the collections of a patriotic songs. You know that Rabindranath Tagore, he was establisher of this Shantiniketan ashram. There is a brief explanation. There is a brief story about when that C.F. Andrews, how he was feels when he was staying in the Shantiniketan ashram one day. Let us now. I am ready to read this lesson. Look at the textbook, and also there is a picture about the C.F. Andrews which was given in our textbook. Look at this. Words cannot. Here, C.F. Andrews, he want to explain about that how that Shantiniketan was famous. What was hard, he also explained about the beauty of the Shantiniketan and what was the routine work has to be followed in the Shantiniketan ashram. students were wake up early in the morning, and how that choristers singing that songs, and how that it is a school of learning and a school of peaceful. So these are all the experience that C.F. Andres says about when he was staying one day in the Shantiniketan ashram. So now I am reading this lesson. Look at this textbook. Words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan, our own poet and teacher, whom we call Gurudev, has named it in his song, the darling of our hearts, and it is a worthy of a name. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty growing more and more upon them. If I were to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys that would perhaps best bring home in you its inner beauty. Long before sunrise, like the birds in our own amloki grows, our boys are awake. The choristers are the first to rise, and they go around the pasture, singing their morning hymn. You can hear the voice in the distance, drawing nearer and nearer. And then the sound dies away as the cow passes on to another part of the ashram. And then again it comes nearer and nearer. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings give peace to the soul. After an interval, each boy takes his asana, and his squares of carpet into the fields and sits down on it to meditate in his own place alone. Later on, before the school work begins, the boys all started together in the shade of the trees and sing their hymn. Till about 10:30, the work of the school goes on. We have no classrooms. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air under the trees. There are no larger classes. A group of the 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher, asking him questions. Very few books are used. A greater part is carried on through conversation. The boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers, and the teachers get nearly interested in the boys' questions and answers. Such living education can never be done. See, my dear students, here there is a brief explanation about the establisher, about the Rabindranath Tagore, about the Shantiniketan ashram, how the C.F. Andres he feels when he was staying one day in the ashram. And also he says about the words cannot explain the beauty of the ashram. And also he says about the students and also choristers, how that choristers they began there early in the morning, and how they were going to pray around the church, around that ashram. So like this, the day begins in the ashram. The students also wake up early in the morning, and also they want to make some yoga and asanas. and there is no larger classes in the ashram. The students were sitting gathering around the kitchen. Most of the time it was started with the conversation. All the students, they were sitting under the trees, the open air. Like this, the morning in the ashram it was started, and also how that people, how that children, they want to become a good school. It is the school of silence. And the CF Andrews, he wants to say about the words cannot describe, explain about the beauty of the that Shantiniketan ashram. Really, my dear students, the Shantiniketan, it is the very beautiful school of learning. So, like this, the writer C.F. Andrews, he want to explain all those things about the beauty of that Shantiniketan. Look at the text. Words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan. He says again, the words cannot describe the beauty of the Shantiniketan. So such a beauty, nature is in the school or ashram, Shantiniketan ashram. Our own poet and the teacher whom we call Gurudeva. My dear students, you know that who was called as a Gurudeva? Who was having this title, that Gurudeva? Anybody? Yes. Rabindranath Tagore, he was called as a Gurudeva. You know that? Rabindranath Tagore, he was called as a Gurudeva. Has named it in his song, The Darling of Our Hearts. So Rabindranath Tagore, in his songs, he was named this Shantiniketan, and also he was called as a darling of our hearts. See, the darling of our hearts, and it is a worthy of the name. Really, it is the worthy of the name. So that Gurudeva, that Rabindranath Tagore also called as a Gurudeva, and also he was called as a the heart, that darling of our hearts. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty growing more and more upon them. So here, the writer C.F. Andrews, he want to explain the inner beauty of the Shantiniketan ashram. You know that the words cannot explain the beauty of the Shantiniketan. So like this, the C.F. Andrews, he want to say about the beauty, inner beauty of the Shantiniketan. And also, if I were to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys that would perhaps best bring home to you its inner beauty. Again, you want to say about the inner beauty of the Shantiniketan ashram. Long before sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves. So, at the early in the morning, early in the morning, that they will say about that bring home to you this inner beauty long before sunrise. He told about this sunrise early in the morning, so that beauty longer before sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves. Amloki groves means that is a mango tree. Here, the Amloki trees means like it is kind of mango trees. So he want to explain the nature, beauty of the this Shantiniketan ashram. So that inner beauty long before sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki class, our boys are away. How that birds are in the early morning they want to make some noise from the trees or mango trees. How that birds are came out from the trees like this. The early in the morning, the students in the ashram they came out. Awake, boys are awake. The choristers are the first to rise and they go round to the ashram. The choristers means the member who sing in the choir of the church. Choristers means the members who sing the choir of the church. You know that choristers they want to sing. The choir means a group of singers singing hymns. The group of that singing sings that hymns. You know that hymns means a song of praise to God. The group which was wake up early in the morning and they want to praise the God and they go around the Shantiniketan ashram in the morning. The choristers are the first to rise and they go around the ashram singing their morning hymn. You can hear the voice of the distance. Hymn is already I told you a song of praise of God. A song of praise to God. It is the song praise to our God. He was as the choir passes on the nearer and then the sound dies away. As the choir passes on the another part of the ashram, the group they went from one part to another part of the ashram. Then it is the singing. They are there. The people those who are singing are singing a songs about our praise to the God. And then again it comes nearer and nearer, the beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings give peace to the soul. Really in the morning that sound give peace to our soul. So this is the morning situation. So starting in the morning, how the birds they awake from the trees like that. The students also awake from the ashram early in the morning. The singers they go in the part of the one part or another part of the ashram to singing a songs regarding the praise to God. This is the song. It is gave a peaceful to our soul. So this is a good morning situation. How that CF Iris we want to explain about the inner beauty of the ashram. Silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings give peace to soul. After the interval, each boy takes his asana. After the interval, each boys in the ashram take an asana. You know that yoga asana, that is, and squares of carpet. So they have their own carpet, and also they want to make ashram on the carpet. Into the fields and sits down into the meditate on his own place alone. So that after what you call that after the interval, the students they want to make meditation. So it is a very good habit. It is very good that culture that you are going to cultivate in your life also. That the students in the ashram they want to make meditate in his own place alone. Later on, before the school work begins, the boys are stand together in the shade of the trees, sing their hymn. So after their meditation, the students, when the school begins, the morning, the students stands together under the tree and they want to sing hymns. I mean a song of praise to God. So this is the beginning part of our ashram in the early in the morning. Till about the half past 10, the work of the school goes on. So every day till the half past 10, the work has to begin or started in the ashram. We have no classrooms. So here there is a described about the classrooms. There is no classrooms. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air. The teachers and students, they want to sit in the open air under the trees. There are no longer, there are no larger classes. So in the Shantiniketan ashram, there are no longer classes there. So classes, a group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher. So one group, that is 8 to 10 students, they want to sit around the teachers. Teacher seated around the teacher, asking him questions. Here there is the teacher and also the students who are sitting under the trees or open air. They were asking some questions to the teachers. It means there is a conversation between teacher and the students. There is no larger classes there. Questions, very few books are used. So in the Shantiniketan ashram, very few books are used only. A greater part of career on through conversation, the boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers. The teacher and also the boys, they want to make conversation between them. The students asking some difficult questions to the teachers, they want to make some solving that difficult questions. They want to make conversation with the teacher. And also the boys' questions, and also the teacher get really interested in the boys' questions and answers. Such living education can never be dull. So it is a living education in the ashram. Really, it is such a living education is giving in the ashram. There is no larger classes, there is no large books. The teacher and also students around about 10 or 8 or 10 students, they were sitting around the teacher in the open air or under the tree. Just they were asking questions. They want to discuss about the questions. The teacher going to solve their problems. Really, it is a living classes. It is the living education system can never be done. This is a type of living education system is going in the Shantiniketan ashram. My dear students, you know that Dr. C.F. Andrews, you want to explain the inner beauty of the ashram, and also you want to explain the education system in the ashram, how the students they want to begin their regular morning duties, how the people they want to make conversation between the discussion between the teacher, how they asking the student the questions to the teachers, and how the classrooms, and also it is a lovely classes are going in the education system. Students, we are going to know that the system, how they were adapting in the Shantiniketan ashram. Whatever it may be, the students, it is a very living education system is given in the Shantiniketan ashram. Most probably, the C.F. Andrews, really, he is going to feel very good feelings when he was standing. He want to stay in the Shantiniketan ashram. My dear students, the education system is very important, and also how the students they want to say about the Gurudev. Gurudev was the title was given to that Rabindranath Tagore. So that Rabindranath Tagore, he was the composition of this Shantiniketan ashram, and also how that Shantiniketan it explains this inner beauty in the world. The words cannot be explained about the inner beauty of the Shantiniketan. So like this, C.F. Andrews, he want to give some explanation about the education system in the ashram and the inner beauty of the ashram, Shantiniketan ashram. How that students they want to study, they want to clarify their questions or difficulties in the conversation between this teacher and also students. How that choristers, that Howard sings a song regarding the praising the God early in the morning. That choristers they want to get away from the morning and they want to go around that ashram from one part to another part. This is the brief idea. This is the brief explanation about the ashram, that how that C.F. Andrews they want to stay in the ashram. Dear students, so here in this lesson, you know the so many new words are given here. New words are introducing in this lesson. As I told you that Gurudeva means the Rabindranath Tagore. The title was given to that Rabindranath Tagore. The students and all the people they were called as a Gurudev. Choristers mean members who sing in the choir of a church. The members, those who are singing in church. And also choir. Choir means a group of singers singing hymns. And also hymn means a song of praise to God. A song of praise to God. This is called hymn. And also Amulaki means a tree like a mango tree. You know what? Mango tree? That is one kind of a mango tree. So that is, these are all the new words are introducing in this lesson. It is better to know, it is better to construct a new sentences using these new words in your book. Students, these are all the new words you are going to know in this lesson. So let us go into the format. A very simple questions are given here. Very simple questions. You know the first question is who named the school Shantiniketan? Very simply, we are going to answer who named the school Shantiniketan. And also, second question is when does the day in Shantiniketan begin? As I told you about that early in the morning, how that school was beginning. How the people, the students, how they want to awake, how the morning itself they want to do all those things. So, when does the day in Shantiniketan begin? And also, third one is what is the term by Gurudeva as the darling of our hearts? Why that Gurudeva called as in the darling of our hearts. So these are all the simple questions we are going to answer as a homework. So these are all the questions we are going to know in this lesson. Really, this is the very good feeling about the C.F. Andrews when he was staying in the Shantiniketan ashram. So very good explanation, very brief explanation from that C.F. Andrews. So this is the lesson, that is a day in the ashram. Very good lesson was given, so that this is the famous and also very good lesson in this instant. So whatever it is, we have to know that students, Shantiniketan is a good ashram, like a lively classes given, lovely education system given in this Shantiniketan ashram. You remember that? How the education system was, how Shantiniketan ashram. What was the difference between modern education system and also in this Shantiniketan education system? So anyhow, this is a very good lesson that you are going to learn so many things in this lesson. So let us, I think you are going to learn so many new words are given here. And also the simple questions also given as a homework. So let us, we are going to stop now. We have to continue in the next period also. Thank you very much.